Jean-Pierre Brisset. Jean-Pierre Brisset, October 30, 1837, September 2, 1919, was a French outsider writer. Biography. Born into a farming family of La Sauvagerie, Brisset was an autodidact. Having left school at age 12 to help on the family farm, he apprenticed as a pastry chef in Paris 3 years later. In 1855, he enlisted in the army for 7 years and fought in the Crimean War. In 1859, after he was wounded at the Battle of Magenta, he was taken prisoner. During the Franco-Prussian War, he was a second lieutenant in the 50th Regiment d'Infanterie de Ligne. Taken prisoner again, he was sent to Magdeburg in Saxony, where he learned German. In 1871, he published La natation ou l'art de nager après seul en moins d'une heure, learning the art of swimming alone in less than an hour, then resigned from the army and moved to Marseilles. Here, he filed a patent for the airlift swimming trunks and belt with a double compensatory reservoir. This commercial endeavor was a complete failure. He returned to Magdeburg, where he earned his living as a language teacher, developing a method for learning French, which he self-published in 1874. Brisset became station master at the railway station of Angers and later of L'Aigle. After publishing another book on the French language, he undertook his major philosophical work, in which contended that humans were descended from frogs. Brisset supported his contention by comparing the French and frog languages, such as logement equals dwelling, comes from elo equals water. He was serious about his morosophy, and authored a number of books and pamphlets put forth his indisputable substantiations, which he had printed and distributed at his own expense. In 1912, novelist Jules Romains, who had obtained copies of God's Mystery and the Human Origins, set up, with the help of fellow hoaxers, a rigged election for a prince of thinkers. Unsurprisingly, Brisset got elected. The election committee then called Brisset to Paris in 1913, where he was received and acclaimed with great pomp. He partook in several ceremonies and a banquet, and uttered emotional words of thanks for this unexpected late recognition of his work. Newspapers exposed the hoax the next day. In 1919, Brisset died, aged 81, at La Ferté-Mace. Posthumous reputation. The complete works of Brisset were reprinted by Marc Decimo de Dijon, Les Presses du Réel, 2001. In an essay entitled Jean-Pierre Brisset, Prince des Penseurs, Inventeur, Grammarian et Prophète, Dijon, Les Presses du Réel, 2001, Marc Decimo has given a biography, explanations about Brisset's delirium about frogs as ancestors of humankind. Translations in several languages, European languages, Wolof, Armenian, Arabic, Huma, etc., can be found in this book as well. It also includes the major texts written about Brisset by Jules Romains, Marcel Duchamp, André Breton, Raymond Queneau, Mitchell Foucault. In 2004, The Art of Swimming as a Frog was published in paperback. Around 2001, Ernestine Chassaboeuf wrote several letters to French politicians, universities, railway stations, library directors, psychiatric hospitals, to suggest they name a street, a university, etc., after Brisset. Their answers were published on a website dedicated to him, but there is no Rue Jean-Pierre Brisset yet. Thanks to a bequest to Jules Romains, an annual dinner in his memory was made possible until 1939. Brisset is listed as a saint on the Pataphysics calendar. His writings were in print as of 2004. Works. Oeuvres completes. Les Presses du Réel, Collection à la carte absolue de Dijon, 2001 at 2 ed. 2004. Oeuvres natatoires. Les Presses du Réel, Collection à la carte absolue Poch, Dijon, 2001. La Grande Nouvelle Edition and Facsimile du Cymbalum Pataphysicum. Notes ==